Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the second episode of Judge Me Harshly. I am your impeccably gorgeous host, Chris the motherfucking Rivers, and we are here today judging even more people. I heard some critiques from you guys last time, basically stating the episode should probably be just a little bit shorter. Maybe I should be more harsh to people. Listen, guys, I'm not going to call anybody straight up trash. I'm trying to encourage people, but I'm being honest and critiquing it, but I will try to be a little bit more harsh or beat around the bush less. And yeah, man, we're just going to have fun, and we're going to keep doing this from the jump, so let's get it. So this first record that we're playing, I'm actually a little bit nervous because I know this person, and their name is Cloud9J. I went to high school with this kid, man, and I've been seeing him since he first started rapping, and I haven't heard some of his stuff. Haven't heard some of his stuff recently, but I will listen to it now. It's called Madeline, Cloud9J, and I'm nervous because it's a picture of him and his mom on it. So if I'm, say some shit that he's hates, then it's gonna be hilarious. Let's get it. Pianos. It's gonna be sad. Background little voice with the effect on it. Heard you, Jay. So many poor faces, tripping on life. I've only heard him rap. I did not expect this nigga to sing. I would love it if he was louder. It's a story. I'm glad there's a photo of his mom because I could barely understand what he's saying, and I know the context with the mom, so I'm listening for it. Oh, it's the hook. He's the baby. I don't know if that was the hook. It was mad long. Oh, that's the end. Okay, just a piano symphony on the way. Oh, more words. I love you. Okay, so off rip. Jay, proud of you for your growth. It's gonna be hard for me to be unbiased right now because I know him and I got to see from when he was truly in the depths of being trash all the way to when he grew. So I'm gonna take that out and make it like I didn't even know who this person was. Off rip, I would say that the mix needed to be better. Again, that's like my main complaint, I know, but this mix needs to be better. I could barely understand him the entire time, and it was because I think he needed to be more in the beat. A lot of times people are either over the beat where they're like drowning the beat out with the vocals, or they're under where the beat is drowning them out. You want to be in that nice sweet spot. So that was the first thing I noticed. Secondly, this is a single, bro. You need to make this, you need to have better song structure. This song structure is not it. I couldn't tell where the hook was, where if it came back, what I thought was the hook only happened once and then the song ended. Just song structure, because when people listen to this, they're gonna want to, feel if it's a single. This was formatted like a freestyle. And then secondly, the story is dope. There was certain tonal stuff that I like, and it's a homage to your mom. Those are always good, but at the same time, it didn't have a bop. You know what I mean? Like it didn't make me. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do the tonal stuff, make it real. And I know it's a story to your mom, but the best things are packaged where that if someone wasn't even listening to what you were saying, they're still feeling it. The vibe, the energy, the flow. And if you did that at the same time as telling a dope story, people who would listen to it genuinely would actually love it. So story was good. Needs a lot of work on song structure, balancing out the mix. I would say out of 10, I'm going to give this 2.5. And that is because I see where we're going. It was actually good. The mix would have made it a lot better and just structure it a lot better. But there was a lot to be improved here, but I see where he was going. And I love that it's all homage to your mom. So, yeah. Person number 2. This one is by Jay West. The song is called Do You Want to Be Free? Great song name. And Jay West, I guess, featuring Shari. So, let's get it. Max volume. I like these kind of beats. It sounds like Drake would rap on this right now.
Stuck, that's where I've been. Up on my head, clouded with sin. I've been thinking lately, got some shit I really need to do.
Ooh, little girl voice.
Why I'm depressed, laying in bed, don't want to get dressed. Don't know the source of my pain. Think my whole life I've been living in vain. Living the same as everyone. And take part in amazing the faces of a previous generation into tomorrow sorrow.
I don't know freedom. I've been scared to leave the ground.
You gotta mix these singers, man. He be saying stuff. It's just
grew up
how
afraid
he
to be a
says
kid.
it.
I
It's just
didn't
so
go
long.
on with even line.
I don't know freedom. I may not be shit, but I will be free.
Little voice riff at the end. for the outro. All right, so boom. Basically, Jay West, you confused me this time. I'm going to say that you really showed that you could rap. You could keep a steady flow. You could deliver in the aspect of your writing, but you did not deliver in the aspect of your delivery. And it sounded uncomfortable. It sounded like you would shine as a ghostwriter for somebody who could really deliver these. And I think that you could get better at that yourself. Like, just get real comfortable with the verse. I don't know how comfortable you were, but just, yeah, I would have appreciated the song a lot more if you delivered it right, tonal wise and just comfort. And then the girl, I liked how you threw her in there. It was natural. It sounded like it belonged there. It sounded like it complemented the song, and you heard that. But at the same time, you didn't hear when to cut those verses off. I wanted it dragged for me. And again, just get those most beautiful pieces and just put them there in that one perfect song structure. And then when she did come in just for the hook, please mix singers' vocals even more. Find someone who's really good at it, because I think that did not do the song justice. It did not do her justice, where she could have sounded astronomically better if her mix was just more correct there. I think it's shown in some ways. I think that you could really have something, because you had so much subject matter and flows. Like it seemed like once you develop your craft, trim that fat, learn how to deliver better, like your writing is good. Just get those outside pieces good. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5, because I could appreciate it, see where he's gonna go. I could see that he has potential, and I like his writing, but definitely just hone that, just sharpen it, get it more into a spherical, perfect ball, and throw it at niggas' faces. 3.5. Person number three. So that was 6. 3 though. Living in Hell. It's by Rich Flows, and it's a video, which always excites me. It's a whole video, and it's directed by King Squad TV, which I don't know if that's how it goes, but sounds like I should say it that way. So we're gonna listen to this right now. I'm gonna judge both the video and the song in cohesiveness. So let's get it. Max screen it. Digging the vibe. A lot of drone shots. I wonder if they really got those drone shots. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Oh, he got Lil Man. I like that he seemed like he got everyone he knew ever met in this video. He threw money off the bridge. I don't know if he's from New York, but he got a wife beater with a fur. I can't see if there's Tim's, but if he was wearing Tim's, it would match. Boy, these wives don't play. Oh. It immediately just turned into some gang shit. Oh, he's rapping too. Okay. I was like, why is he there? He was running down that alley.
We was dead broke. Ain't nobody gave us nothing, so we made hope. 14, then I saw them niggas move cold. Now I'm 16.
I can really appreciate this video. This is 100% New York. I feel like I was there yesterday. Oh, are they a group? This is 100% the Bronx. Like, oh, feel a little extra like B-roll live action. Okay, so off rip, I'm gonna say the video first. The video, I actually appreciated the video, whoever directed this, King Squad TV. Though they were just rapping in front of the camera, it wasn't all just them rapping in front of the camera. Them rapping in front of the camera was like B-roll. The actual story was taking place. It progressed pretty drastically at certain points, but it was always there. I love how he had the kids in it. It felt like the neighborhood. Being from the Bronx too, I recognize a lot of those places, and I felt like the neighborhood. It felt like he brought everybody out. It felt like he was really trying to include people. He had the kids in it, and he had the story, the cop scenes and all. Like, they cared about this, so I really appreciate the director and whoever came up with the treatment. I don't know if they're a group. It just says Rich Flows. I don't know the individual names. It's interesting if they're a duo. I haven't heard of that in a while. They both were good. The second dude seemed like he was more about the rapping side, and the first dude seemed like he was more on the singing. Like, I see the balance there as a group. I would say the auto-tune throughout the entire record, the entire time, was murdering my soul a little bit. And that made it sound a little more typical. Like, you sounded like a bit like everybody else in the weaker moments. Like, that took away from the specialness. I think you guys are good enough to survive without auto-tune and to figure out that. But yeah, I actually appreciate both the video and the song. I'm gonna give this, man, would this be the highest rating I've gave so far? As a whole package, I dare say I give this a 6. And here's why. Like, the video really made it. If I just heard the song, the video brought it higher. Actual song, they both have talent. I like that it's a duo. I see what they were doing. It was balanced, but they really need to just sound more special. That special factor. Like, this is going to get you heard and people's going to mess with you. But with the auto-tune, like, making it sound very typical in certain places, like, find that extra thing, wherever y'all find it, to make sure y'all also special on top of being talented. Because talent just gets you so far. You also got to stand out amongst all the other talented people. So I'm gonna give that what I gave it. Person number 4. Yeah, this one I'm excited because it's another video, which these are just more entertaining for me than just songs. I'm even more excited because I don't even know this nigga's name, or either that or I don't know this person, the name of the song, because it just says The Block. There's no indication of if that's a name, or maybe his name is The and the song's name is Block. Maybe the other way around, but let's get it. A Plug the Films production. Starring Simma. Maybe that's the rapper or the actor. I don't know yet. Our boy Ashy as hell. With H.I.M. Him. Directed by Leon Moses. I'm loving this cinematography already. And the beat sliding in. Like, this is artistic as hell. Oh, I had those Reeboks. His is cooked just like mine was. Block. What block? Where's he at? Because he threw on the top hat.
Before I had property. Had to move out the block, it was blocking me. For the city, so
I'm fucking with this.
marketed architect back to the wall. I was arching and feeding arsenic to the rats. Chucks with the start.
Yo, he's nice.
Moving past the hawkers, street pastors, poster corners and dollar. Got a
Yo,
lot
this
of
video is
soldiers,
hard
a
too.
lot of baby, come over. We could talk tantric yoga. How about soda? I had hopes way before elementary. Like a tsunami, mommy fold like origami. She twisted kamakatani.
Yo, both of them are nice. This is unheard of on the show.
Conversing on the daily about the politics. Nothing but some politics.
I want to know what he's saying so bad. Yo, man. Wow. This is I was actually always looking forward to a moment like this where I'm just like, that was awesome. I got put onto. I actually want to hear more of his stuff. I believe the artist's name was Simma and the other one was him. Both dudes were nice, man. The video. Let's talk about the video first. Genuinely, I love how they brought it to the culture. Like, it felt dope. It was cinematic. It felt like a movie, and then seamlessly throughout the whole thing, like he was very comfortable in the camera, which is rare to see. He was there was no moments where it felt like it dragged to me, and really showing where he's from and the people. Like, it was dope, man. And then the switch up with the aesthetic for the second person's verse, you didn't keep it in the same world. You had that visual difference that, like, you hit all the points for me, man. Great job whoever directed this. The first dude, man, you're dope. I loved everything. The delivery, the story, the flows. What you were saying was funny at times. Like, you're nice to me. Second dude as well. It was different than the first, but it still caught me. I love the contrast, and it gave me a good bop. And I don't know what you were saying at the end, but you brought it back to the culture, and that's the cohesiveness between the video again and the lyrics. So, wow, man, I'm honestly impressed. I don't have anything to actually critique it with besides, just keep going. This should have way more views than it actually does. I think this only has it came out recently, but it should have way more. It should have way more views than this. So check this out. And that's maybe marketing, maybe that side, like, or maybe this is time or grind, or this game is really ridiculous to make it in. So just make sure you're hitting all the P's and Q's. And I hope this helps, this platform maybe expands your thing. And just hit all the P's and Q's, try to get to every place, because you guys are nice and you have a lot to show. So I'm gonna give this I'm sure to give this a 7.5. This was dope to me. It made me want to hear more. It was a dope vibe and a bop. 10 is like outrageous. My mind is blown. I'm jumping off. I might go off camera, like, so this is really dope. Highest rated we got on the show by far. And yo, good job, guys, for real. Person number 5. I don't know if this is this person's name, but it says Mr. E Entertainment. I'm gonna put it up because I don't know how to say it, but that's his name. And the song's called Magic, and I think it's hilarious. It's a SoundCloud link. That's not why it's hilarious, but he has a picture of SpongeBob with a rainbow saying it's magic, which is great. So hopefully he's funny. And this came out 6 days ago, so let's get it. Let's try.
When you give it a dick and she think it's magic.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Okay.
you now, my man's gone. Reply,
I liked it better when he was trying to be funny.
Put my pen with later split.
Get me back a little bit.
Down, speed into
But in like a way I don't understand.
even lose me, she think it's magic, but to me she just
Is that the hook? Mr. Entertainment, you are horrible in the best ways. Like you are hilarious. I should have seen it coming. You especially in the beginning, I like you better, bro, when you're being funny. I feel like in the middle you actually try to be taken seriously as a rapper for a second, and maybe that sounds offensive, but while you sounded like you were genuinely trying to rap, it was just horrible. The fact that you are hilarious, I feel like that's your niche. Like this was, you know, and when I say horrible, I mean like the mix was terrible. It sounded like a joke song. So when the words were funny, it made sense. When you're not making a joke song and it sounds like a joke song, that's not what you're going for. So I don't know how to judge it, because if you were trying to be funny, this would actually get an okay rating. This would get like a 5, right? This would get like a 5 if this was just like you're trying to be funny. But if you were trying to be respected as a rapper, this is like a 0.3 or like a 1. Yeah, because like a 1. You had me laughing, but it was mixed terribly. Like it sounded like a joke. I can't take this serious. And if you make more funny music, bro, I would listen to it. But if this is you trying to be the greatest rapper ever, it's not it. But yeah, so either a 1 or a 5. I don't know what you was going for, but one of those depending on your intentions. This is person number 6, the final person. Could you guess who it is? It's me. I picked this thing to critique about myself this episode because, one, nobody had any freestyles in this episode so far. So I want to always include like video, song, and like a freestyle type thing. And no one was really like crazy trying to rap their asses off in this one. So I was trying to do both in this one. So let's hear it. But I remember walking away from this like, damn, I could have did so much better. So let's hear it. 6 minutes long. I try to go off, but we're gonna, let's do it.
Yo, what up? It's Chris Rivers, and of course I came to spit with Flex, Hot 97.
I was so uncomfortable
You know
doing
what
drops.
it is.
I was like, yo, this is Chris Rivers. Talk your shit, Flex.
So we have Chris Rivers here.
Look at me popping my collar.
It's like low on iron this shit. I ain't just iron this shit. Nigga, I'm grabbing it. It's actual. I'm from New York. When they say I'm the best, it's factual. Like dead ass fam B. You know this. Right? The whole Bronx was holding
Fam,
for various
I said it, man,
avenues,
weird.
slang by the
Flex
dealership.
looks
Ain't
mad
concerned about what you dealing, kid, or what you got from dealership. More
I'm
they hit like
bodying this
gangster
shit.
or mobster. But I done slept on benches with pajamas. I done ran home from school and fucked up niggas for my sisters and my mama.
That's a
making
fact.
movies. I'm a monster in the making, like Freddy and Jason raping the exorcist chick in the basement while Michael Myers is waiting for tasting. Satan is pacing under the pavement for plaguing
never
racist
watched
statements
it
on the radio stations.
since I
Sour
did it.
faces on flex like power
Actually,
lifters
better
sucking
than I
lemons on
thought.
sets. Laid on tracks
Flex,
like Feeder Usain. Got true pain and blue
I
flame.
can't
and
tell
came with boots
anything.
aim. No,
He's
it's
like-
Timberland. Chopping niggas down like yelling Tim
He like that
My
line.
first that came from lace and designer to laying
think he
in
likes it.
pavements and took the pain and paved an empire. Shit is earned like niggas laying in fire. This a race you just like. Burn and learn to stay away from pigs like hurting Kermits. They say I work this vermin, so I gotta chase the cheese. I'm a wizard with this money. Don't you ever get it backwards. I ain't Benjamin or Merlin in the booth. Got a shot like John
Yo.
Wilkes. I try to duck the draft like Cassius Clay. I know niggas with more cases in rotation
I
than
move
a
my hands a
baggage
lot, so I'm
claim.
glad
And
he's
that's the
moving into my
regular.
hands.
They got a came from broken homes and spoken poems flex. All I'm seeing is hell. When it's how they quit their dreams, but then they play the lottery. Cause they rather think they lucky than believe in themselves. But not me though. Had 3 home invasions. And saying this sarcastic, I needed the motivation. Needed to know that hatred is thriving in every heart. Even niggas that hope you make it. Family friends want to use it and hate. Who I first, that's Chris. I've been battling, holding empty stomachs like
Stop
I'm
zooming
grappling
into my
abdomens,
gap,
so we
bro.
strapped again. Crack crackling, strapped handling, cash handlings to rap. Mastering a sap had mad acronym struggle for status in a country where the people who run it traffic the Africans. Masses getting mad again, but when it's time to act, they be switching, acting like mannequins. Then releasing pathogens, but fuck it, on my path again. Chump change, I turn the chump to champion. A miracle you doubted. I've been certified by Vatican's Lord. I've been the one since day uno.
Yo.
I knocked it out the park and got bars like Babe Ruth though. From tour to the tours while I slayed Kulo. So out of this world landed on Mars and stayed Bruno. Like get it straight kudo. I never half-assed it, half man, half dragon to the last man standing. Lord, it's Rivers.
You know what
Man,
it is. Chris
man.
Rivers.
Wow. Okay. I thought I was gonna hate it. I actually never watched it, and this is something I'm going to tell you as artists, like even me, it in the beginning. I just now recently, I'll say in the past year or so, gotten used to watching myself to be able to critique myself. It was very uncomfortable because I'm really harsh, especially towards myself. So this is my first time watching. I left and I heard comments of people, and I do hear what everyone was saying, which is the most loudest comment people were saying, and what I felt the most is that my breath control was terrible. I would sound like each time it was too distracting in between bars. But then on top of that, the only other thing I heard that was bad was that at points I sounded rushed, and that's due to the fact that I'm rapping like fucking crazy. And to counter the breath thing, it's all about delivery. You don't have to be like to sound like aggressive. I was rapping loud and with feeling. I could rap with feeling and not as loud, so when I breathe, it's more of a gentle platform for me to breathe opposed to something aggressive, so it could lessen that. And also breathe from your diaphragm, that helps. And then also it sounded rushed in certain places, and that's probably due to nervousness and just rapping crazy fast. But other than those two things, I was, wow, man, I am dumb nice. It's funny, I'm so glad I watched this. And y'all niggas is probably like, oh, he gonna shit on us. And it's, but like, come on, watch that. If you didn't, like, I did not expect, I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but watching it, I was into it. And it's probably because I understand everything I was saying, and this is why I liked it. I was really keeping on topic. The rapping was one of the most high, like, I need to do that a little more, because I was in my bag at that moment. I'm like, oh my God, I'm on Flex. So yeah, so I would say looking at Flex's face and the masses as well, I could have had more lines. Like, I was rapping at an extraordinarily high level, and that's great. But at the same time, I could have, probably not much of it was memorable besides the fact that I'm like bodying it and maybe some lines that was hitting. But you could be dumb nice, but also throw in those pivotal lines that's going to make Flex slap his knee and laugh and give him reactions, because he reacts to the things the masses will react to. And not to say it in a way that, like, you know, it's saying it's bad, but like, you sometimes have to simplify it. Not simplify might not be the right word, but you have to at least package it in a way that everyone's gonna understand it, or at least most people, so that even the ones that aren't intensely listening to the glory that you're spitting, they would still get those lines, and it sticks in their memory. So I'm gonna give this, as far as freestyles go, 7.5. Yeah, I think that it was incredibly high level rapping. I think that it stuck to the topic, and if you was paying attention to what I was saying, it was dope. But the delivery needed a lot of work. As far as the breathing goes, and I could have had way more of those ooh ah lines that were easier to grasp for the average listener. But great job, Chris Rivers. Keep it up. I'm sure you've grown by this time, and yeah, man, just stick to your craft. You'll be great. That is all we have for the second episode of Judge Me Harshly. Please just DM me on Instagram. That's Dragons of Rivers, and with the first line being Judge Me Harshly for your submissions. And at the same time, please understand that I'm doing only 5 people a week and 1 a week, so it's going to take some time because a lot of people message me. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one too. I hope a bunch of other things that I won't even get into because it's my own personal business. So fuck out of here. It's Chris Rivers.